Hey, what's up, guys? Give me one sec here. I'm just getting loaded. I You can maybe, hopefully, see my scene here. I'm trying to pull up the comments here on my other window. I had some trouble with the scene earlier in terms of it loading. Finally figured out what maybe was the issue here. I'm on the Discord channel right now, and there's a ton of issues going on with Decentraland. A lot of lagging. You know, all the typical day one, the day one issues. All right, I think I got the comments up here. So it's in a far away window. I've got a massive monitor set up here, just for those you don't know. And so I've got like big screen, and then comes some small side screens. So I'm gonna put you guys in the small side screen for now, and at least I'll be able to read some comments here. And hopefully it works okay with the. I mean, I got a really good connection, and I've got a good graphics card and all this stuff on the PC that I used to stream on. So we'll see if the connection holds up. I'm guessing it will, but let me see here. I'm trying to adjust my window so that I can see your comments. It seems to be cutting off it on my end, so that I can read everything. There we go. No? Come on. I'll get started. So I'm just going to be walking around here. The Decentraland public launches today. There's a lot of stuff going on with lagging, but the idea is they're going to be doing some prizes and some giveaways and all that stuff. There's treasure hunts. I started earlier. I was having some trouble getting the stream going and launching the Decentraland at the same time, so which is why I didn't start streaming right away. I think I figured that out now, but I finally got a little prize here. Got a T-shirt. So they're giving away mana, very small amounts, like 10 mana and stuff like that. So it's nothing significant. So you can see my little dude here. Hopefully you can see my screen here. And so it's me just kind of walking around. I posted a video yesterday for those of you that are interested in kind of getting started here. But we'll see. I mean, it's like anything else. You got to be a little skeptical here with these new setups, new launches. They're going to have issues on day one. There's going to be a lot of challenges with how it looks and running. The big question is this going to be anything like viable long term, right? Like what's beyond the kind of the novelty of it? What's going to be the big use case here longer term? Yeah, it's blockchain based. That's kind of cool. But there's going to be a lot of competition in this space. There's going to be more games that are going to be blockchain based. You've got things like Engine that's hooking up with other companies to do rewards and in-game tokens and all that stuff. And so Decentraland it was kind of one of the earlier pioneers in that space. Here's a treasure chest, and nothing in it, and they finally went live and they launched, and now it's kind of like, well, what's going to happen next, right? Is there going to be any sort of monetary system here? I mean, you can't just live on ads and stuff, right? You got to have more to the game, more stickiness. It's got to work well if you're going to use it as an actual gaming platform, because I mean, the gaming industry has just come so far in recent years that people have a high expectations of how things look now, and the quality of the games, and the graphics cards, and we're very quickly running to VR, and that has to all work really good. And I don't think people are going to live very much. They won't stick around for a whole lot unless you've got some really good graphics and all that. Where am I here? I'm in this little this little land here with it looks like rabbits and rats going up and down the walls. What's this say here? Enter the garden and kill the rodents. Okay. And what? Oh, that's hilarious. So what am I supposed to do here? How do I kill a rodent? I'm gonna change my view. But yeah, anybody else on the stream? Have you guys had any experience with Decentraland or anything like that? Yeah. Hey, keep in mind, I mean, like these scenes are all kind of just user developed, right? Like everybody just kind of loads their own scene. you can kind of make your own stuff up and post your own stuff, and um, there's a lot more to it. I mean, if you're familiar with the SDK, you can include some kind of gaming type of interactions and logic, and you can put challenges and interactive things there. But it's I mean, when you think about gaming in general, like the quality of games have gone up so much that any real significant player in the gaming industry, I mean, those games take literally sometimes years to develop, and it's not just one person, it's a team of people. And so for an individual to be expected to come into Decentraland, use their SDK, and make like this killer game would be impressive. I mean, it's just you're gonna have to put that in context here. But I'm just kind of exploring right now. So they're doing a little bit of a treasure hunt. You walk around, there's maps, there's games, you get t-shirts and mana and other stuff here. When I first launched here, I went to that stadium, and right away, probably within 2 minutes of being in there, I got that treasure, got a little t-shirt there. There's a rodent running around there, and got some mana. But now I'm just gonna walk around. Look, there's a bridge up there. Maybe we can head back up that way. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if this, the launch is here now. So where does it go from here? Is there gonna be any interest? When it first launched, there was some pretty big players in the crypto scene that had backed Decentraland and put some money into this project, and I'm curious to know if if a lot of that has changed. I know that they own quite a bit of land still, and they've got some interest there. But if, like I said, if this doesn't have any stickiness, there's not going to be a lot of reason to keep people coming here, and the land is going to start to drop. Right now, I think a lot of the land is still very overpriced. I mean, it's been higher, but it's just kind of up there, right? There's, depending on where you get it, there's anywhere from like 15,000 mana for a parcel, and some of them are way up there, and it's crazy. I just don't understand how some people are paying 50,000, 60,000 mana for a single parcel. It's just crazy. So I've seen even higher in some cases, but because a parcel's not that big. I mean, it's 16 meters, so it's like a little square here. So where are we at here? We're like in this like space land here. Some arrows down there. Let's see what we got going on. Let me go up this ladder here. I'm wondering how it looks on your guys' side. It's a little laggy for me right now. I don't know if that's because I'm streaming or if it's because it's just the way it is. Go to the next challenge. Go to, we'll see here. There's some pretty interesting things you can do with this, though. Like, you can actually embed certain windows and stream from here. That'd be kind of cool. I'll do a live stream from in here next time. Alright. I'm kind of all over the place here. Probably making you guys dizzy. So there's some cameras there. Let's go see what else we got here. So if you go to the little window here at the bottom, you can enter some addresses there and just kind of go to certain things directly, or you can hit next and just kind of go to some random spots there. Let's go here. I know there's a couple of interesting things here. We were just in the stadium earlier. Let's see here. There's a, let me see. Go to, see how long that takes to load. Earlier it was taking quite some time to load, but now it's kind of it's going a little bit faster now that I've figured that out, but it's still not like super fast here. Yeah, and a lot of people are saying that like this is a game. I'm not so sure it's a game just yet. There's games within the land, but I wouldn't necessarily call like Decentraland a game in and of itself. I mean, it's basically a land. Yeah, it looks very much like a kind of a game. It has this same gaming functionality in the sense of, you walk around with the same type of controls and all that. There's a little bit of a chat feature. There's an in-game currency. But I don't know if I would necessarily say like Decentraland as a whole as a game. There's some gamification aspects to it, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, there's some really big projects that are trying to build out on some of those districts that are in the Decentraland district. Those kind of set aside big tracts of land, not the ones that you can buy, but they set aside for some big things there. There's some games. Here's another chest. What do we got in here? And there's going to be like a Vegas district. There's going to be some all kinds of things. Looks like this one needs a key here, unless that's just part of the scene. What do we got here? I'm going to switch to the first person view just so it probably looks easier for me to drive around here. But I mean, yeah, if this was a game in it of itself, then yeah, people would say it sucks, right? I mean, relative to what we have available to us now, I mean, heck, you can do some really fun gaming on your phone nowadays. I mean, there's some pretty good graphics and all that stuff. But this is kind of day one. This robot's pretty cool. Look how big this thing is. Got some ads popping up there, some artwork coming in. You've got little, URLs that you can go to. That's always interesting there. Kind of little rotating scene here. Interesting. If this was, no offense to Decentraland team. I mean, that's pretty cool that you guys have pulled this off, but like, if this was, oh man, it's lagging hard now. If this was 2001, this would be amazing. Let's get these QR codes, promote your business. Hey, there you go, advertising. If there was 1 million people in here, maybe that would work. All right, let me hop over to another scene here because there's not a whole lot in this little district right now. There's a little QR codes, some wording here on the sidewalk here. It's kind of cool. It says on the bottom of my screen there, welcome to park number 1. To solve this puzzle, encode the block number 0 by clicking on the spheres to the right. I see. All right. I don't know if I'm going to spend a whole lot of time solving puzzles and doing all that right now. I'm just kind of walking around and seeing where else we can go here. Yeah, Ready Player One. Have you guys seen that movie? That's a great movie. I don't know. I thought it was very well done. I mean, they did a good job. I like all the pop culture. You got all the really cool characters walking around here. I'm gonna go to a different level here. I'm gonna go to Genesis Park here. Go to. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just go to a random place. Go to next. See where it takes us here. That Ready Player One was a great movie though. That's gonna be the future, right? We're all gonna be in these goggles, the VR world. It's a trip being in VR. If you've ever used like an Oculus Rift or something, and some of those games are really cool, but man, they literally take you to another world. I mean, you put the goggles on and with the sound in the background and stuff, like you really zone out. you're checked out when you're wearing those things, and you can watch movies and you can do other things there. It's pretty interesting, but it's at the same time it's kind of scary, right? Like when you think about everyone's already just glued to their phones and their screens, and kids these days are like, it's all gaming and just the amount of time spent playing that. And can you imagine when we go to VR goggles everywhere? It's going to be just everyone just checked out. A little bit scary. Did the players build the world? A little bit of both. Not all the players built this world, but certainly there's the landowners have put some scenes together. There's some folks that have developed just scenes in general, and they've deployed them to different lands. There's also a library, I guess you can call it, where if you own land, you can pick some stuff to load on your scene. All right, where did it throw me here? Okay, there's something popping up here. What's going on here? I'm at the farm. -2, -33 if you want to keep track of that. -2, -33. So what do we do here? Am I supposed to do something fun? Got these little tiles here. Am I supposed to use these things for something? There's some little chickies there. You need to launch. You need 50 coins. What? You need 50 coins to launch Chick Run. I don't know if I want to launch Chick Run for 50 coins. That's funny. There's another chest here. Ooh, the crate's empty. Yeah, that looks pretty cool over there. I'm going to switch views here for you guys. Let's see, how do we get in this little guy here? Come on. Come on. Get this little anime chick here in the background. Some art coming up, popping through there. Is Decentraland decentralized? You know, it's not. Like, when you think about what it really is, it's kind of a hybrid, I guess is a good way to say it. The land ownership is an NFT, right? So the land parcels are technically non-fungible tokens and all that. So that aspect is, but like the hosting and, you know, how it works and all that, I mean, it isn't, right? At this point, it's still running on kind of public servers and all that stuff. So in the ownership, I mean, they're gonna, you know, there's a max amount of mana, and they're burning that, and as it's used and as it's converted over to land and all that stuff, there's that aspect of it. So, you know, it's, let me zoom out of this here. You know, it's kind of a hybrid type of model, I guess. I don't know. That's my thought on that. But is it like truly decentralized? Like, can this not be shut down? You know, there's some debate there. But, you know, they set up a DAO. Remember the DAO, the Decentralized Autonomous Organization, or whatever you call it. And so there's voting rights, and, you know, any changes to the world and how things are set up in the future, and, you know, the land sizes and all that, that's kind of decentralized now, right? That's moved over to that. I think they're using Aragon as the contract there. So, you know, there's a lot of blockchain-based stuff there. Here, let's go up on one of these elevators over here. But, like, is it going to be a virtual world that's 100% on the blockchain? I don't think we're there yet. How do I get in there? Am I a big gamer? You know, I'm really not anymore. I used to be back in the day, but these days I'm not. I love gaming, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't enjoy gaming. In fact, if I was a gamer, I probably would be really addicted. But I'm not anymore. I used to be big time back in the day, and anymore these days, I mean, I just spend so much time on the screen between, you know, just trading and live streams and videos, and then, you know, I do some development and some coding. What is this thing? I got a key here. That's probably the key to get into this guy. And so anymore these days, like my spare time, I like to do stuff that's not on the screen. So I'm usually outdoors. I'm hiking. I'm trying to do something else that's not so sedentary. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what that key was all about. Best game of 2001, Decentraland. The revolutionary chicken game, yeah. Okay, what is this here? Can I like jump on one of these bad boys? Here we go. Alright, here we go. Well, that was an epic fail. Let's see if I can jump on to another block here. Why am I doing this like Karate Kid little pre-kick move here? Alright. Come on, karate ninja, karate zombie, let's do this. Here we go. Nothing. That's right. See, you guys are lucky I'm not a gamer, because I'd be losing all my games. Whoa! You know, it'd be good if you could die in this game, if you could fall off a building and it would cost you like 100 mana or something. Make it a little bit more realistic. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Where's the next one? I've reached the top. Is there a treasure chest up there? There is. Let's see if I can get to it. Dude, this is making me dizzy. Yeah, and so, you know, that's, you bring up a good question, like what's the whole point of Decentraland, walking around a 3D world? I mean, that's really it. Like, that's the question I've had, right? It's like, okay, this is cool, but after the novelty wears off of like walking around this 3D world, then what? Right? Like, are people gonna stick to this for a while? Is it gonna be something worth investing in? Is it gonna be worth playing? Okay, I made it to this thing. It's not letting me interact. It says interact. Open the door. Let me go switch to this view here. Nope. Nothing. What's going on here? There's a key. Let me see here. What does this thing say over here? Got a little key here. What's this key thing do? It's probably hard for you guys to see on my other screen because it's off to the right, but there's like a little key here. Don't know. Don't know. Clearly, I'm not a gamer. It's kind of a nice little view from up here. What's this? You got this boats going across. You know, I'll just stick to the charting, guys. Speaking of mana, the price is coming down here a little bit. Alright, let's see what else we got going on over here. We got this wrecked city here with these blue Simpson cars everywhere. What is this? This looks like my garage. A pile of stuff everywhere. Let's see what we got over here. We've got a little goose here, a seagull, excuse me. I had a guy come up earlier that says my fish ain't fresh. I say, pal, that's ridiculous, people, right? So that's it, huh? Alright. Nice to meet you. What else we got? Quest of the Alcoholic Scarecrow. Oh. Is there a way to get up there? There's gotta be. Here we go. I'm doing the more of the first person view for you guys because otherwise it gets a little hard for you guys to see. See, that's what I mean. Let me switch views for you guys. Got a ladder here. Alright, I don't know. Any of you guys own land? Any landowners here? You know, so a 3D Amazon store, you bring a good point, right? So like that's going to be the next big thing in retail, and it's already enabled in a lot of browsers, and it's just going to get better. You don't need 3D, VR per se, because your browser is going to enable that, but the whole 3D rendering, the augmented reality, that's going to be huge in retail, because what you can do with stuff like that is, so for example, let's say you're buying something for your vehicle and you want to know if it fits in the trunk, or you want to know the size of a piece of luggage or something. Apparently I'm drinking all these bottles here. Then you could just basically like use your camera on your phone and use your phone to overlay the picture, if you will, get the exact dimensions. So that's kind of one application to the whole 3D models that you're going to see. You're also seeing just like the 3D view, right? Instead of seeing a flat 2D picture of a product that you're wanting to buy, you can do the rotation and kind of get almost like a realistic view of the way it looks, top, bottom, all the different angles. And so that's going to be a really big use case for that. Obviously, it doesn't need to be, fully a 3D scene or anything like that, but it's just going to be embedded, and that's already starting to be used. And I think you'll see more of that on Amazon and places like that. There's another bottle. Apparently I'm drinking a lot of bottles here. Here's a soccer ball. Let's go this way. Another bottle. This is crazy. It's kind of a cool scene. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to get up there so I can go see what's in that little mailbox. Mailbox. I was once a humble mailbox, now reduced to a cheap love machine. Put your package in my slot. Somebody just made me say that. I just said that on the mic. Alright. Don't know where I'm going. I'm kind of scared to fall, even though I know like nothing will happen if I do fall, but it's kind of scary to think about. I'm telling you, that'd be cool if you did fall and you would lose some mana or something. It'd make this game a lot more interesting. There's no risk of loss. What's the fun? Uh-oh. Where am I? Did I make it up there? No, I fell. Alright. Trying to get to that doghouse over there. I gotta get this thing apparently. No? Nope. Come on. Come on, I'm stuck back here. Alright, I'm just gonna jump off. Oh. Made it. You can see everything from up here. The top of the world. Alright, so let's see what else we got going on. I probably won't stream a whole lot longer. I'm just going to check this out, see what else is going on around here. What other scenes are popping up on the Discord channel. The museum district's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys have seen that. What's the coordinates for that here? We'll go check that out. Let's go to the museum. Go to. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Like maybe I'll put on my land some sort of embedded screens, right? Wouldn't that be appropriate? The Node Investor land, you just go up over there and there's like charts streaming. My live streams coming out from there. That's a good idea. Might have to do that. I'm trying to teleport over to the museum, see how that looks. I hear some music. Sounds like the soundtrack from Rakim for a Dream. Tezos, man, Tezos is never going down ever again. Actually, it's a good idea. I should probably switch over to the charts while this is loading. All right, so where are we at here? We are in the museum. So this one's interesting here. Oh, what? What? Oh, that's just dandy. Well, that's just dandy. Well, we'll keep going. Tezos is never going down ever again. Actually, I should probably do that. I should just pop up some charts while we're doing that. My computer can handle it, right? Let's go see what's happening over here while Decentraland is breaking. Bitcoin bouncing a little bit, 96 or yeah, 96.56 here. ETH 257. I'm not so sure I would call that a bounce, but it's happened. It's trying. I was still waiting on that. I closed out my shorts and was thinking maybe I'd reload, but I was looking for a little bit more of a bounce. Haven't seen that yet, so we'll give it some time here. ETH is trying to bounce here. That 4-hour chart is showing like a little bit of a bullish engulfing, you know, some wicks coming off the lows there. We'll see if that plays out anyway. I won't break it if I overlay charts on here, will I? Oh yeah, look at that. You guys can't even see that. It's not showing up on the stream, I don't think. Oh yeah, it is. There it goes. Oh, how cool is that? I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to have a chart in the top while I'm streaming, while I'm talking. Just leave it that way for now. Oh, yeah, that's ugly. You can't even see that. But anyway, I'll keep that on my other screen so I can watch it here. Let's see what's going on in this museum. If it breaks again, then that's it. I'm done. I'm going to sell all my land for $1 and get out of here. I'm just kidding. Maybe $10. So we got some art. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy over here. What's this? See, I need a suit like that. I'm wearing this poor man's zombie clothing over here. At least I got a mohawk. At least I'm kind of cool. Get some artwork over here on the walls. Welcome to the museum. Some jellyfish. Speaking of jellyfish, there's a series on Netflix I started watching, Ad Vitam or something like that. It's an interesting. It's kind of boring, I'll be honest, but it's kind of an interesting concept where people can like live forever. They regenerate because of something they discovered in the jellyfish. But then society gets kind of weird because everyone's like, well, we can regenerate forever. What about overpopulation? So then they start banning like having kids, and then people start taking out the young ones, and it's kind of interesting. But when you think about that, like if society were to discover a way to, postpone death indefinitely, what does that mean? Like what would happen to some of those sociological things? Cool. Decentraland Museum. Get the little ad popped up on the right when you're in one of these places here. go in here and see what's up over here. Get these little ads right there. Advertising. I'm going to advertise Node Insiders right there. Bam. You are entering the museum and art galleries. There we go. Interesting artwork over here. That's interesting. That's creepy. That's also kind of weird. Holy crap. Okay. That's what I want to wake up to every morning. I'm going to buy that and hang it up right over my bed. Pretty wild art right here. Good stuff, Victor. Alright, let's go to somewhere else that's less freaky clown. Maybe there's some nice art that makes you feel good. Got kids over there. Oh man. Alright, some abstract. Let's hop on the Decentraland bus tour here. The museum tour bus. Oosh, there we go. I'll go first person view so you guys can check that out. Can you die if you fall down? No. Would be cool if you did. Alright, so we're in the museum. There you go. Hey, who am I to criticize when it comes to art? I have like no creative bone. I just know when something is cool, but coming up with it myself, that's a challenge. Anamuga. The blind artist. All right. See what else we got going on. There's got to be some other cool scenes. Price of ETH, 256.80. I'm looking at my other screen here. Sorry, guys. Kind of just reading. All right. Hopping off this bus. Let's go somewhere else. So there you go. Decentraland is public. It's a very empty world right now. Man, since I've been streaming, I have not seen a single other person in here. Very odd. That is very odd. Let me go up on this lounge here so we can take a view of where we want to go next. Whoa! Come on, get over here. This thing's not coming all the way down. Okay. Museum district. I'm going to get out of the museum district. Let me see here. Minecraft without the fun, yeah. It's like buying Tron. Nobody else does it. Think they will offer coding classes in Ethereum land, whatever it's called. Yeah, so there's a SDK for Decentraland. You don't need to know Solidity or Ethereum coding for this. If you're going to do smart contracts and all that fun stuff, then yeah, obviously, if you're going to embed like smart contract related interactive, things with your game, then you need to know some of that. Which ideally, that's what you want to do, right? Like, there's some use cases. Like if you have a really good game, maybe you can charge people some, or like one obvious one would be like a lottery where everybody maybe pays a certain amount of mana, and then the winner gets X amount, and then the game owner gets, their cut to something like that. But if you're going to just program a scene and some interactivity there, if you know JavaScript, the SDKs in JavaScript, you can download the Decentraland SDK. You can upload some scenes, some 3D scenes, and then you can go from there. But there's some tutorials that I've seen, like a basic escape room house type of thing, and that kind of get you started there. But obviously you're going to know some JavaScript. So if you already know like Node.js and TypeScript, then you're set. You're good to go. It's a matter of learning the API at that point, like anything else. But if you don't know any programming, then that's probably your first step, is to get started with that. I don't know any Solidity. I haven't taken any Solidity courses. I haven't really had a need or an interest to do that just yet. On OpenSea, which is the NFT platform, they have a tutorial where they actually walk you through getting set up with your own NFTs and kind of setting up your own thing there. See if I can jump this. Whoa. Oh, I did. And so there's that. I haven't taken that NFT tutorial. All right. Well, let's go somewhere else. I fell through the roof. Okay, I'm stuck here. I'm going to switch views here because it's bugging me. There we go. They need to have some interactivity. Like, can you pick up some weapons and take out some other people if there were people in here, or some zombies? What is this? This is the housing of the future. You guys are all going to live in these grids and wear your VR goggles all day long and do nothing. It's a trip. Look how big this place is. Nice big stack of wires. All right. Let's go somewhere else, because, yeah. I'm going to block the scene here for a minute. While that loads, what's going on in the crypto markets here? Let's go check this out. I'm going to expand my screen here a little bit for you guys. Yeah, there we go. So checking out ETH. All right, looks like my scene loaded here pretty quick here. Meta Zone Tower. What do we got going on here? ETH still bouncing here a little bit, coming off there. I still think we got a, this is still technically the double top setting up here. You got this big resistance coming in. It did bounce right off the neckline, but, is it going to hold? That's the big question. Right now, I think this is just the bounce personally, but, it could still hold. What's interesting, though? For all the hoopla and all the craziness that we saw here recently, like, all that did was really bring ETH right back to the daily 10 EMA. It did undercut it. There's been a few wicks here in the last week under it, but it's crazy to think even yesterday it closed above the daily 10 EMA still. So that's pretty wild to think about. The 22 EMA is down here at 235. However, if you're doing a double top kind of measured move, then that puts you down here closer to this support. And that's what I'm thinking ultimately it goes to, somewhere in and around here, at least, right? So I'm thinking if we get a bounce here, maybe start reloading the shorts, seeing where it goes, keep a tight stop, and then see if I can get a swing down to there. But, it's going to all depend on the price action for now. We're getting a little bit of a bounce off support. BTC, on the other hand, Maybe we get the BART move up because it's just been sitting flat tight. Oh, nice little shakeout. All right, finally getting some action here because I was thinking, why is this sitting so flat? Little shakeout, pop in, good. Definitely looking like it wants to go higher here in the near term. Maybe we get a test of that 9,900 or so. We'll see. Sitting tight for now. Caught that pretty decent move yesterday on the downside, so I'm not anxious to give back any of my gains just yet. All right, so what do we got over here? Where am I? I'm at coordinate 61, -27. The Metazone Tower, powered by Metazone IO. Oh, I think I've seen this one. Isn't this like the jumping game? Yeah. All right. Let's see here. You got some people on the scoreboard here. Let's see if we can get Node Investor on the scoreboard. Unless I gotta pay, then I'm not playing. 10 mana. 10 mana. All right, I'll pay because nah. Actually, I won 10 mana earlier when I was host your game 50-50 splits. All right. Am I a cheapo? I'm like not even gonna pay 60 cents. Wow. $10 mana. I like the way this looks, so it's kind of cool. Maybe that's what I'll do on my game is put like a, oh, that's cool. It's like Pac-Man. Put a maze on my game, on my land. So you gotta pay to go in there. Yeah, full circle back to banner ads. Welcome to the internet. It doesn't matter the platform, social media, internet, VR. The marketers will ruin everything. There will be ads on everything. Freaking the buses in the city got ads. Everything's got ads. So that's cool. Little land full of little games that you could play. Gotta pay 10 mana to pay. Orb jumper. Orb. Maybe I'd get my name here. Alright. Daily pot. Winner takes all. What kind of games do you guys think we should put on here? Maybe I should come up with a game and throw it on my lands. I think a racetrack would be fun, right? Like if they had a big racetrack. Look at that. There's the Cybertruck. Joe Rogan. Elon. Nice. Oh god, don't get me started on Yang. Okay, cool. Moving on. Paintball. That's a great idea. Paintball on Decentraland, right? You could buy the rounds, maybe play capture the flag or something. There you go. Alright. See, I wish I could like jump off and hurt myself, but I can't, so I'm gonna jump off anyway. Alright, my friends. Well, there you have it. So there's Decentraland walking around. It's very odd. Indeed, very odd that there is nobody here. What is up with that? Can't even hit that gong. Oh, see, I wish I could ride this bicycle. See, that'd be cool. I'm gonna use a random lands over here. Yeah, it's kind of really weird that there's nothing. All right, let's see here. I'll do a couple more. Throw my chart over here while I'm looking at this here. Cool. Somebody won a crypto kitty. Nice. All right. Well, let's see where else we go. I'm just kind of freestyling here on the mic, guys. Just not a whole lot right now. Just checking out the Decentraland, seeing what's going on here. The little treasure hunt they have going on. Hasn't really been a whole lot. I mean, there's games you got to pay to play and all that stuff. What's the price of mana doing? Must just be collapsing. It really is, actually. The last several hours. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. It's over. It's all over, people. Can't unlock the treasure chest. One has a key for the chest. Yeah, I was looking at one of them. I had a key, and I wasn't sure quite how to use the key or what to do with it. Mana BTC is down to 560 set after hitting almost 700 here recently. It's been on a nice run, though. All right. We've been here already. Already been here. Don't want to see this. Let's go out to the outer lands, the bad lands, where there's like nothing or anyone down there. Go to, what is that? I think that's like, you know, if you go to like minus 100, take you on. Oops. Take you to the outskirts. Probably not a whole lot on these lands, I'm guessing. You know what they need in a Decentraland? They need some airplanes, some helicopters. Something I can just fly around in. Okay. Someone's wooden house, log cabin. Nice garden. Bicycle on a pole. Where did that go? Odd. You know, it's interesting. The loads are happening a little bit faster now, at least on some of these. Empty parcel, just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. There's a lot of empty land out here still. That's the other thing too, right? There's just like so much space that hasn't been built out yet that it's kind of like, well, what do you do with all this? It'd be cool if there was other people here. There's not even other people here. Which is weird. There's no sound either. Be cool if there was at least sound for me running. Some noise in the background, some birds. You ordered your crossbow from the stream yesterday. Nice. Gonna have to check that out. Meanwhile, on Binance, man is being sold off. A little double top-ish, honestly, on this chart here. Alright. So here I am, in the middle, 0, 0. This is where people tend to spawn from. Anybody out there? So if you do help on there, the commands, players, show a list of players around you. So let's do that. Players. No other players near you. Oh, right. No other players. Oh man, I've never felt so lonely in this virtual world. At least I have my music playing in the background. Not even a bird flying by. Nothing but fake rock and trees everywhere. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So they're going to be doing like a 4-day treasure hunt. I wish I would have kept some of the coordinates yesterday. I was in, the last couple of days kind of checking it out, the pre-launch. There was some pretty interesting games that I found. I just cannot remember where they were or where I was at during that. So, sorry. Let's see if I can go to some of those. Where was that? There was one that was... Oh, man. What was it? Maybe 30? Yeah. 52 people watching. No way, man. We're up to 56 people watching. Maybe I should stream this on Twitch or something else, or at the gaming stations. Mana's dumping. No voice, no chats, nothing. How's Engine doing? How's the other platform gaming stuff doing here? It's gonna be funny, right? You're gonna be walking around Decentraland and you're gonna see like one other person. And normally when you're on the internet, you're on a chat room, you're just like, there's too many people in here, it's too loud, it's too noisy. And then you're gonna be in Decentraland, you're gonna see one other person, you're gonna be like, another human! Oh, let's talk. Remember back in the day, like when the internet first launched, you would just kind of go to random chat rooms just for the heck of going to chat rooms and just chatting with people, strangers? How weird was that? There'd be like 400 guys in the chat room all talking to the two girls that were in there. And then it turned out like one of the two girls was actually another guy pretending to be a girl, just having fun, chatting with everybody. Hey, we've come a long ways, man. Thank God. Those were some lame old days back in those days. You had to like connect to the internet, dial it, and then wait for 5 minutes, go heat up some coffee and tea, and then be like, oh, okay, the internet's connected. Now let's go browse. Thank God for advancements in technology. All right. What is this? What is this? Is that like Lion King or something? Look at this goofy looking, what is that, a Pegasus with wings on it? Anybody know what this guy is? The mythical creature, the three-headed dog that's called a Cerberus. Yeah, you guys didn't know. I knew my mythology here. Oh my god. Explorers. Alright. So, yep. There you have it, folks. Alright, let's go back to the go back to somewhere else here. Anywhere but here. Another player. I know. Thought I saw somebody over there. Is there any players here? / players. No other players. Show list of commands. Unmute, mute, emotes. So what's this little B here? Alright. Fist pump. Oh. Man. That's it. That's all we got. We can jump, fist pump, and wave hands. Alright. I won. Yay. I shorted mana. I'm so excited. Let's do that again. Oh. Millions upon millions of dollars. Tens upon thousands of man hours spent. But at least I can fist pump. And jump. And dance. Look at that rocket. That's kind of cool. Alright, so where was I going? I was going to go somewhere. I'm going to go back to where I started. Yeah, Mana has had quite the run-up pre-launch, so it wouldn't surprise me if you see more dumping, more pulling back. I mean, you got to remember, just from the low in December, which, I mean, granted, January was a fantastic month for a lot of alts, but, you know, it pretty much has doubled, or it at one point was doubled. It's not doubled anymore, but it had doubled already since that point, so something to note. Where was I here? I'm going to hit this guy here. Look around. The Moonshot Stadium. Whoop, 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 whoop. So what? During this whole time, what? I found maybe 2 chests, 3 chests. That's it. So there should be some sound in here, some cheering, maybe another player to kick the ball around with. Not just me kicking the ball all by myself at the park, wishing I had somebody to talk to. Oh, well, at least there's always crypto. At least there's always TradingView. Hey, look at that. Goalie, you are fired. Can't even block a straight goal. I mean, I can't even kick straight, but that's besides the point. You can't even block a goal. Man, I'm pretty sure I have the chops to be able to design a game like this. I could probably code this. So yeah, there's only walk. I mean, there's technically run, but if I hit shift, then I'm walking all cool like this. Right? Just kind of strutting along, and then I can run and do one of these, and then I can jump and look cool. And then of course there's the hand waving and the dancing like a robot. Yeah, so there you go. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And I already checked this one here. I've already been here twice. So actually, when I first opened this the first time, I was rewarded with a T-shirt and some mana. Not a lot of mana, but I got a little mana. But other than that, the rodent killing, don't know what I did there. Apparently I killed some rodents. But we've already seen a lot of this kind of come through here already. And it's been pretty quiet. Alright, well, we'll have to check back in a couple of days, see if anybody else shows up. But, yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's like different servers and people are just not on the same one. What is going on? But there's apparently no one else here. But there you have it. You've seen the Decentraland. It's been demonstrated. There's walk-in, there's games you can play, there's mana. Of course, you gotta authorize the contract and all that good stuff. We'll see. I know some of them have music and all that going in the background. But and I'm not quite sure what you're supposed to do with this. I mean, you kill a rodent and then what? Like step on it? Click on it? That doesn't sound very fun. If I had a crossbow, that'd be better. I could do something a little bit more interesting than just kind of clicking on the rodent and killing them. I mean, if I could eat like one of these mushrooms or carrots and grow 10 times the size, it'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know about this. I'm out of here. Something about me spending a lot of time clicking on mice is just weird. I feel like I'm losing IQ by the minute if I keep doing that. Like I should be reading a book or something instead. Look at this big old place here. That's kind of cool. What is that over there? Like a crypto kitty with the Jason mask on. You see that? I'm sure there's, for you crypto kitty fanatics, enthusiasts, aficionados, you would tell me, no, don't you understand what that is? That's the super rare blah 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 cat. It's worth like 500 ETH. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Don't get mad at me because I'm not a crypto kitty enthusiast. Because I'm not a crypto kitty aficionado. I don't even know the different species of cats. Maybe one or two, but I'm not a cat person. I don't have anything against cats. I'm just not a cat person. So there you have it. All right. Well, that was exciting. I feel really alive. All right, my friends. I think I'm good. I don't know how much more time I'm going to spend exploring Decentraland today. There will be new projects. Oh, look at that. There will be new projects to explore. And, you know, I'm on the Discord, and people are always posting pictures of their scenes and things that they do, which are pretty impressive, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of really cool stuff out there. I know there's a club, and there's all that good stuff, but we'll see. While that re-breaks. Hey, so thanks for being here, guys. I probably won't do a whole lot of market updates here right now. This is kind of more just let's go check out Decentraland. There's the price of mana. Pulling back here a little bit. BTC, what's BTC doing here? Man, that daily chart looks like it still wants to go lower. I was thinking a little bit more of a bounce on the short term, but that daily chart looks like it made a lower high. Looks like it wants to drop here. And this is on Binance. If you go to an exchange that wasn't shut down yesterday, like Coinbase, the volume yesterday was much higher, a lot more significant there. So, yeah. 382 level, right around 9100. 91 was a pretty good support zone back in here in early Feb, so it'll be kind of the first test to see if we can get above that. But prices finally, yesterday closed below the 22 daily EMA. It's still below that. The 10 EMA is starting to roll over here a little bit. Clearly on the 4-hour chart, you've seen the turn, lower low, lower high. So, man, look at that last 4-hour candle all over the place. Up, down, up, down. Big fake out, shake out, looking like it wants to drop again. Oof, we'll see. All right. Where's the Sugar Club? I know that was a pretty good setup here. Do you remember the coordinates for that? Well, oh, look at that. Anybody know what that is? Come on. Where my nerds at right here? Come on. You guys all know what this is here. It's, to me, it looks like the monolith. You guys remember the monolith? That's what it looks like to me. The monolith. Hey, since I'm wearing a little bit of a monkey mask, I mean, I should be able to go up to it and do my crazy yell. The monolith. Look at that up there. Gecko. Oh, wait. Is this another person? What is up? Oh, that's so weird. I can click on them. I can stalk them. I can see what kind of collectibles they own. Man. Very interesting. They're doing the same to me right now. They're just standing there clicking away going, how do I steal that Decentraland t-shirt he's got? This is where the crossbow comes in handy. Pretty wild. I'll race you. I'll race you. Go play some soccer. They're done. Can I drive this thing? This is nice. You should be able to drive these things. How cool would that be? Alright, my fellow gamers. So what games are good right now? What games do you guys play? Where's it at? Out of the 40 people on the stream here, I know at least 10 of you guys are gamers. Seek in dark. You will find the light. There you will get the first clue to break through. Alright. The light's all the way up there. How do I get up there? There's the cave. There's still a cave. 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 Oh, now I'm determined. I gotta get up there. Right here. This little flying land. That's what I gotta do. I gotta get on that. Oh man, I missed it. Nope. Nope. Nice butterflies. Am I on it? I'm on it. Okay. So I made it up here. Now what? Nice little gecko. Didn't I try to come over here last time? Find spare key. I need a key. What is that over there? Little gecko, little parrot. There was some sound. Looks like I'm trapped in here. Cool. Really? So that's it, huh? Better luck next time. Oh, there's the key. Alright. Okay, I have a key. Now what? Nada? Nada? Can I use my key? Well, I have a key. And apparently there's... don't know. Okay. Alright guys, well, I think that's good for now. I appreciate you guys joining the stream here and keeping me company in this very lonely world. At least, you know, if nothing else, I got a t-shirt out of it. Hey, there you go. I got a t-shirt and it says I survived the Decentraland. And now I'm stuck here behind this tree. Can't move. I'm literally stuck here. Maybe if I can dance my way out of this here. Ugh. No. Oh my god, what's he doing to the tree? Alright. Well. That's it, my friends. That's all, folks. I'm going to call it a stream. But hey, we'll see here. Better luck next time. We'll see how this one goes. And good luck to the Decentralanders out there. And I hope they, you know, I know it's going to continue to progress. This is kind of launch day one. You know how it goes. But hey, there we have it. All I know is I'm going to change my shirt out put something else cool on. But all right, hey.